Jones Jr. weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And he'll be facing Patrick the Patriot Rokohl, who's 185 centimeters tall and weighed in at 79.4 kgs.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Patrick the Patriot Rokohl. He's a big light heavyweight fighting out of Germany.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Rokohl.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Good counter punching. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. They have no respect for each other's punching power.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Focus. Big deep breath. Sit back in position. Better than this kid. Go back out there and win.
But you got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
And then we go again. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Back out there and win the round. That's a terrible...
Back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the
You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
It's bombs away. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your mind back on track.
And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Both men step back for just a moment. Just missing with the uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Nice straight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nobody home with that hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Miss with that jab. Nice counter. The right hook just missed. That hook just can't find the target. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. Big shot, and Rokohl has to go down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst.
Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. It was Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. Couldn't take anymore, and down goes the Patriot. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He fails to score with that left hook. Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. Patrick Rokohl goes down hard. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Did you know in this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get
In we go again. I need you to switch back on.
the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Right, let's get out there. Get your butt.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with that jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use...
Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. He settled back in, and that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. And down goes Patrick Rokohl. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round I'd rather forget. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Nice round. Good round. Right back and happy. Good man.
Working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it.
Keep smart. The jab's working nice. Oh, 1-2 straight back.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Defense is not an option for these two. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. Heavy hands, and that'll do it as Rokohl goes down. What a knockout head headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.